I've been around the world and I haven't seen a thing. As a part of WWE, we get to travel all over the globe, but sometimes we don't get to explore like we want to. Join me as I uncover some hidden gems around the world, maybe have some fun doing it. I'm Corey Graves. This is Culture Shock. When most people think of New York City, they think of the Empire State Building, the Statue of Liberty. They don't think that tucked away in Manhattan, you'll find a whole new universe.
We are here in Manhattan at the world headquarters for Marvel Entertainment. Today, the WWE Universe and the Marvel Universe collide. I'm about to meet up with my friend Ryan. He's gonna let us know a little bit about what's going on here at headquarters. What's going on, man? Good to see you.
What's going on, Corey?
How's everything?
Good.
Good. This is Ryan Penagos. He's the Executive Editorial Director for Digital Media for Marvel Entertainment.
Boom, you nailed it.
That's a mouthful. You have to say that every single time you introduce yourself?
I do, but I also go by Agent M.
Agent M.
Yep.
Agent M is much easier to remember. Let's go with Agent M from now on.
Yeah.
So what's going on today, man?
Huge time for us. You guys are rocking with WrestleMania. We have a whole bunch of stuff going on. We have Marvel's Avengers Age of Ultron hitting theaters, Marvel's Daredevil hitting Netflix, and we have Marvel's Secret Wars, which is this gigantic, crazy, huge, big publishing event, and that's what I want to show you today.
Shall we?
Let's do it.
Right on. All right, so earlier you mentioned Secret Wars. You compared it to WrestleMania, so it better be big.
Kind of a big deal. But I'm not going to tell you all about it. I want to introduce you to Axel Alonso, who's our editor-in-chief. He's going to really lay it down for you.
Axel, thanks for hanging out with us.
Nice to have you.
A few minutes ago, Ryan mentioned to me it's Secret Wars time. He compared it to our WrestleMania time, so this is a huge event. For those not so familiar, what's Secret Wars?
Well, Secret Wars is a huge event that we've been building to for years. Come May, there is no more Marvel Universe. There's only a place called Battle World, which is sort of like a big wrestling ring or octagon. You've got the characters going at one another. Imagine the Marvel Universe where the Avengers, Thor, Iron Man all reside, has now just been torn apart and put together in a new form. It's really one big free-for-all brawl.
The Royal Rumble.
No doubt.
One of the things I wanted to ask you about is there's a lot of similarities between the Marvel Universe and the WWE Universe.
Well, I mean, the similarities are endless. I mean, it starts with the fact that you've got brightly costumed characters, lots of dimensions, and personality that fans relate to or don't. Everyone picks their favorite. You either root for this guy or that guy. Sometimes you like the bad guy. And I think we've got rabid fan bases for each character. The fact that you're interested in the character for their strengths, for their powers.
Stand back! There's a hurricane coming through.
But ultimately, what you love them for is their personality, what they say when they pick up the mic, or in our world, what they do when they're out of the costume. The similarities are, they're crazy.
Well, it sounds like it's an amazing time here at Marvel. It's exciting. I'm excited to be here. I know you're a busy guy. You got a lot to get back to. I want to thank you for hanging out, and I'm going to go see what else is going on in the building. I haven't seen any artists or writers. I haven't seen any paint or colored pencils or markers. Where do these things come to be?
The crazy thing is all the comic creators, from the artists, the writers, the letterers, the inkers, colorists, everybody is throughout the world. I mean, you can have a writer in England, you can have an artist in Spain, you can have the inker in Jersey, and it all comes back here. So they send their materials here, and that's how the comics are put together. Do you want me to show you how that's done?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go
That'd
see
be awesome.
that.
Let's do it. I'm here with John Moisen, assistant editor at Marvel Comics. What's the connection between Marvel and New York City?
Back in the 60s when Stan Lee and Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko and those guys created the Marvel Universe, or at least the Marvel Universe that we know, they wanted to create sort of a world outside your window. You know, other companies have fake cities and fake locations, but I would almost say that New York City is the Marvel Universe more than, the world as a whole. I would say that New York City is the heart and soul of the comics that we do. So the process of a comic book is the first thing that we do is we get in the script from the writer. He's gone over the plot with us. And what he does first is he'll write out a script. Just like a movie or a TV show, comics, we also get scripts that are pretty much the same. This is a fight scene with Thor fighting trolls, so we want to make sure that he's not being overly aggressive. We want to make sure he's acting like Thor. But once we've done that, we send it off to the artist. Jason Aaron's the writer on Thor, Russell Dodderman is the artist. And after looking it over, Russell, the way that he works is he sends us what are called layouts, which are basically rough versions of what the page will look like.
How long would it take before you get that layout from that page?
It really depends. Most artists take about a week for layouts, though. Some take more, depending on how detailed they are, but generally about a week to do layouts. Once we've made sure the layout is okay to go forward, on Thor we go to what are called inks. So you can see here's the panel where Thor is kicking the troll in the face.
I was expecting to see tables and people drawing and writing and just a staff of people doing that sort of thing, and Ryan told me, no, that doesn't happen here.
Yeah.
It's a worldwide thing. It's bigger than that.
Really now it's anybody anywhere on earth can work on comics and write, draw them, ink them, color them, letter them, do whatever. The internet has made it so that it's truly a global industry.
In your opinion, why do you think there's such an overlap between Marvel Universe, WWE Universe, the comic and sports entertainment worlds mesh together very well?
It's easy to see the appeal. I completely get why wrestling fans and comic fans, overlap so much.
It's ideal versions of ourselves.
It's ideal versions of ourselves, exactly. I think that's a perfect way to put it.
In your opinion, if you had to pick one Marvel superhero or villain to compete in a WWE ring at WrestleMania, who do you pick and why?
I gotta go with the Hulk. There are other heroes that I think could do really well, but the Hulk, he gets just stronger and stronger. The more the angrier he gets, I don't see anybody that could beat him. I think that the best way to look at it is he's sort of the Brock Lesnar of the Marvel Universe.
That's where my mind was going, though.
Yeah,
Hulk
he's
versus
sort of
Brock Lesnar. I'd pay to see that.
Yeah, I would love to see Hulk versus Brock Lesnar. So after we get the lettering in, we send the colors off to the letterer, and we start to see what it looks like with colors involved. You can kind of see that the book looks pretty final. Once we get colors and lettering together, generally that's about it. We read it a couple more times, we make sure it's good, and then we send it off to print. And actually, I can show you, we just got this in. This is the book I was showing you. This is what it looks like as a finished product. There you go. Yeah, there's the finished page.
Kicking the troll in the face.
Yep.
Right
You
there.
can pick it up in your comic store or Comixology or the Marvel app or wherever you buy comics.
That's awesome.
It is any given comic. I mean, you can see in the credits page, there are generally 6 to 8 people working on any given comic. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but generally about 6 to 8 people on every single comic.
Including you right there.
That's me.
Sean Moisen.
Yep.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank
explaining
you.
This, man. It's been fun.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime.
Well, it looks like our journey through the Marvel Universe has come to an end. I want to thank my man Agent M for letting us hang out.
Anytime.
Hopefully you, the WWE Universe, enjoyed your time, learned a little bit about comic book culture, and it's time for us to roll on. But where are all the exits? I haven't seen the exit sign all day.
It's a secret.
Well, I guess I gotta stay then. I hope you enjoyed our trip through the Marvel Universe. Until next time, I'm Corey Graves, and this has been Culture Shock.